Welcome, everybody. What's going on, Jay-Z? What's going on, Otto? Welcome, everybody. It's Wednesday night. Wednesday night live here on YouTube. Appreciate everybody watching my videos. See if we can get a game going tonight. What's going on, Trent? What's going on, Miles? What's going on, Senior Moo? Are we going to have a title defense tonight? Okay, Mark.
Hey,
What's going on, Miles?
not too much.
So, Miles, what are you saying? I need something from my phone? Like, I don't know what you're even talking about, really.
So you know how you can just plug like a set of headphones into your phone and talk
No,
on the headphones with a mic as opposed to holding it up to your head?
no,
Okay, well you can do that.
never did that in my life.
Well, it's a thing. People do it. Um,
People my age?
yeah, I mean you're probably close to my age. Um,
I just never did it before. I have no idea what you're even talking about. So you're telling me I
yeah,
could buy a
just
mic that plugs into my phone?
just any old set of headphones usually have a mic has a mic on it, so you can place calls with it. And I
Hmm.
would just say like you could like dangle that off your shirt, and it would probably pick up your voice more so than the background music, so that way you don't get copyrighted.
Huh. Yeah, because every time I got to go back and edit those videos, and I got to put either some corny music in it or just mute it.
Yeah. And I'll be honest, as a viewer, the corny music was annoying.
Oh, I know it is. That's why I muted that this time. Like, I have more corny music to come, so I'm sorry. I don't know what else to, I have nothing, I don't know what else to do with it, so.
Yeah, try just a cheap set of headphones with a mic. I bet it'll work a little better.
I don't know. Where can I find a good IT guy?
Not here.
Hey, Mark, can you hear us?
Yep.
All right, man.
Hey, Mark.
All right, Trent.
See, I was just gonna come in here and start talking smack, but Moo didn't want to risk losing his belt to the noob.
Oh. Tell him, Miles.
Come on, Moo. Trying to push it off till after the holiday.
Thanks, Dax.
He doesn't want sheer luck to come into play. Belt to someone like me.
AZ,
Yes, sir.
I can't type in the chat because for some reason I can only watch it or type in the chat. So I'm making $2 on the tab. Horn bets pay double. And the next bet, unless the 7 pays double.
Okay, one more time, Mark.
Horn bets, all horn numbers pay double,
Okay.
and the next roll except for a 7 pays double.
Okay. So horn pays double and next roll pays double except a 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say that again. The horn pays double, and what else pays double?
Just the horn in the
bets-
next roll.
Oh, and the next roll. Okay,
Except for a 7.
gotcha.
Per William. $40 landmines at the end of the table. Every time there's a $5 dealer bet, I pick up one of the white chips. Anybody else? Are we going to make this a 4-way? We got 3 players. Anybody else? While we have people in here, Saturday night, midnight Eastern, I'll be on that Craps Fundraiser. Midnight. No. Wait, that's midnight my time. Oh, crap. 2 a.m. Oh, man. 2 a.m. Eastern time. Wow.
What's
That's
that
okay.
about?
It's a fundraiser for Pro Craps. John is doing a fundraiser. You'll have to tune in, and I probably will have a link on my channel that you can watch it. It's a 24-hour Crapsathon fundraiser for he's doing with different craps people on for a 24-hour period of time in my time slot. I told him I'd help him out and go late because obviously it's harder to find people at 2 a.m. to do it. So I told him I'd do a late time slot. He told me midnight my time, Saturday night. I'll have a link on my channel in the community tab and send an email out as soon as I know a little bit more, but just putting it out there.
All right.
All right, anybody else?
What's the fundraiser for? His bankroll?
No. Miles. It's for awareness for it's awareness for gambling, but it's also for veterans. They're trying to raise money to pay off a veterans holiday. You'll have to tune in.
Okay.
I'll have more information and I'll send an email out. All right. Yes, William, it is during March Madness. So it looks like the dates are March 20th to March 25th for the Vegas meetup. Those are the dates. Now, if I can get a table at the Plaza, that's a different story but those are the dates. I can't really change those dates. I'm locked in because I'm off from work that week. So March 20th is a Sunday to Friday, March 25th in Vegas. And I'm also having that meetup here in Arizona the days after, that Monday and Tuesday after Christmas. Monday and Tuesday after Christmas here in Arizona. If you need more information, just email me. All right. I guess this is it. We're having a three-way battle. Trent, can you hear us?
I got you.
Sweet. All right. I got to do the landmines per William. All right.
I feel like I can make those March dates work. Maybe like a couple days in the middle of the week.
What was that?
I was just saying I feel like I could make those March dates work. Maybe just a couple days in the middle of the week.
Yeah, it starts on Sunday.
Yeah. William, you want to be my caddy in the chat?
What was that?
I was just asking William if you wanted to be my caddy in the chat.
You're asking William?
Yeah.
You're doing caddy auditions?
Not necessarily. If I was doing auditions, it would be more like a casting couch.
Oh, come on, Miles. This is a family program. All right. We should be ready to go. So, Miles, you're going to be the first spot. Mark, you're the second spot. No. Yeah, Mark and Trent, you'll be the last spot. All right, we'll roll the dice. Let's see what happens. Miles, 3. Mark, 2. Trent, 1. Miles, you made it. Do you want to shoot or pass?
I will shoot.
Okay, your bet.
All right, let me get 30 on the don't. And and 64 cross.
30 on the don't.
Mm-hmm.
64 cross.
Yep.
Dollar change.
And 555 on the ATS.
Keep.
Oh, and $5 ace deuce, horn high ace deuce.
Are you working?
No, thank you.
Keep.
$5 on the pass line. $15 on the ATS 555. And
Miles, my first official caddy advice is that you should have passed the dice to make it so that you're the last better on the last shooter, and you failed to do so.
Yeah, I heard you guys talking about that in the live last night. That it like comes down to whoever's the last shooter.
25 horn high yo.
Trent.
10, 10, 10 on the ultra all small.
Okay.
Go ahead and shoot.
How am I throwing them?
Random.
Random. Box cars.
Hey.
Mark it. Mark, 150. Miles, 30. Miles, your bet.
Give me 10 on the horn high ace deuce.
Miles, the first thing is you always consult the caddy before you start throwing money out
always
there.
Consult the caddy. All right, caddy. Help me out here.
Well,
Horn
I'm a
number paid
proponent
double.
of Seahorn Betahorn, so I'm behind going back up.
Okay. Yeah, I like that concept of see a horn, bet a horn.
Horn numbers pay double.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot already. Thanks, Mark.
Nice. Good call, Mark.
He already paid you twice.
No, I didn't pay him. I paid him for here.
Oh, okay.
Damn for the don't on a 12 AZ.
All right.
All right. So yeah, 10 back up on the horn high ace deuce.
How much?
10. And unless my caddy has any other advice, I'm good there.
It should be a horn high yo.
What's that? It should be a horn high yo.
Yeah, you need to protect against the 11, not the ace deuce. You win on the 11 on the don't, or the ace deuce on the
Okay.
don't.
All right. I'll take that advice. Is it too late to move that over, Hazen? Cool. Thank you.
Mark.
Let me get a nickel on the pass line. $100 horn. And give me 80 on the inside easies.
Trent.
Hop the reds for 5 each. I'm ready.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, this roll pays double. Miles, you're off, right?
Yeah.
We got a 10. Pays double. Nobody has it. Miles, your bet.
I'm good. Unless the caddy has any advice. William.
If it were me, I would take a lay for however much you're comfortable with, and then increase my place bets to roughly half the amount that you would win if Big Red shows up, so that you can profit on an early 7 or profit on a long roll. And I would definitely take my place 10 down.
Definitely take the right, because the point is 10, right? So should I take the place 10 down and lay odds on the don't then?
I would take the place 10 down. I would lay, you've got what, like 54 across once we take the 10 down?
Mm-hmm.
So I would probably lay, you've got 30, so we want to be able to win about another 70. So I would probably lay 150 and then increase to like 110 inside. And then just leave the $10 on the fork. I don't like betting the fork.
All right, let's do that. So 150 on the back end of the don't is what you're saying, and then increase the place bets to like 110, right?
Yeah, and then pressure the place bets. So then you pretty much have 100% coverage, and you've moved all your risk to the 10 instead of Big Red.
Gotcha. And the 10 is still pretty unlikely to roll.
Yeah, you're a 2-1 favorite against the 10.
Gotcha. Okay.
You want a hard 10, Miles?
I'm good.
Mark.
Give me hard raise, $5 each. Give me 54 across. Ten. And a quarter horn high snake eyes.
Trent.
You get a $5 yo. $80 inside. And let me get 80 on the box card numbers inside.
80 on what?
The box numbers.
Was that 15 each?
That'd be 5, 6, 8, 9. That'd be a little more. My bad. It'd be 110. I'm sorry, AZ. I wasn't paying attention.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
We got a hard 8. Mark it. Mark, 50 for an... You don't have it. 45. Hardway. Come up here. Miles, 35. Mark, 14. 15 for 1. Trent, 35. Miles, your bet.
So William, would you just keep pressing here for like try to hit like 5 or 6 hits and then regress?
It kind of depends how you're feeling about the shooter. There's two main ways that you could play this. You could go for pressure, or there's still plenty of room on that don't. You could press your don't odds up too to continue to boost your payout if Big Red comes out. And that's not going to pay as much as pressing your place numbers,
Right.
but it's more conservative and more likely to happen.
Gotcha. Reg is a 7 is the most likely number to roll. Okay. All right. Let's press the 4, 5, 6 or the 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9 additional $5 each. And then put the extra $10 on the don't.
Did you say press the 9 or not?
Yes, please.
Okay. You want 10 in the field?
Not in the field. No. On the back end of the don't.
Yeah, pressure the lay.
There we go.
Mark.
Thank you.
Give me 25 in odds. Pressure. All my place numbers by 1 unit. And horn high 3 for a nickel.
Trent.
Racket.
I love how the cash out button is still being talked about.
Where's the cash out button? We got a 7. We got a 7 out.
Oh.
Now that hurts Miles because we sort of overextended our protection, but we're in a better position than anybody else.
Right. Because I had like 135, almost 150 up there, right?
Yeah, and we're gonna win 110, give or take.
Okay. It's not terrible.
A lot of people, I don't know if you've noticed, but they really go for it on these videos. So sometimes losing the slowest is enough to win.
Yeah. Well, and I'm always torn because I want to win, right? But at the same time, I want to use this as an opportunity to practice. So when I'm going for it, it's not necessarily how I would play in the casino,
You get 30 and 80. You collected 110.
Sounds good. Not terrible.
Okay, second shooter, Mark.
Let me get $5 pass line.
Okay.
15 ATS.
Huh?
15 ATS 555
Okay.
and 25 horn high 3.
Trent.
We get a $5 horn high yo. 555 on the alt tall small. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Keep. How am I throwing them?
Wait.
Oh, wait. There is another player. Oh, Miles.
Don't skip me, please. All right, let me get 30 on the don't. And 10 on the horn high yo. And 555 or 666 on the ATS. Not just because it's the mark of the beast.
We may have created a monster.
No, I only have one piece of feedback, Miles. Now, in general, hedging is a bad idea. It'll lead to more losses long term. But did you learn anything from AZ's Bubble Craps video today?
Oh my goodness! I mean, that video was overwhelming to watch. I felt like I learned a lot. Again, don't play craps. But what are you getting at as far as what I should have learned from watching his video?
Was there any number that appeared an inordinate amount of times that maybe you should protect yourself against?
Yeah, the 4-3.
So it's great to protect against the 11, but the 7 is much more likely. If you're going to hedge, I would hedge the 7. We're only on the horn because it pays double, and you can't let the other players get ahead of you.
Right. So in a real world environment, we'd be like hopping the 4-3 or just any 7.
I would hop all of the 7s and let the 11 beat you because it's only 2 out of 36, right?
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, let's go with this for now, and then we're good here.
How are we throwing it?
1-5, 1-4.
Okay.
In the corner, please. Top corner.
Yo!
Hey.
That's the way not to listen to the caddy, Miles.
I mean, what he says makes a lot of sense. Like after watching after watching all 17 videos, 4-3. Oh my goodness, that was like an episode of the Twilight Zone.
Four, Miles. You have 4 on it. All right.
Pays double.
So, Trent, 30 pays 60. 15-1 pays double. Mark, you got a nickel. So that's 150 pays double. Miles, you got 4 on it. 60, that's 120, I believe, right? Yeah. Mark.
Let me get 15 on the Reds. A quarter horn IO. And let me hop all the hard ways for a nickel each.
Hop hard ways.
Yep.
Okay, nickel change. Trent.
$5 horn high yo. I'm all right.
You had 2.
Go
Miles.
All right, so another 10 on the horn high yo, and then William. So like in this case, because we won money here, would you say hopping all the Reds would also be a good idea, or is that overextending?
Like I said, in general, hedging is a losing proposition. If I were going to hedge, I would hedge the 7 and not the 11.
And not the 11. Okay, but in this case, we're doing it because it pays double if it hits.
Yeah, basically. And because the other players are doing it, and if they hit, you're going to be so far behind that you'll never catch up.
Right. Okay. All right, I got you. All right, yeah. Go ahead and put me back up on the don't for 30 and rack the rest.
One four one five, Mark.
In the corner. Yep.
What?
In the top corner.
Okay.
The
We
precision.
got a hard 10.
Yeah,
Yes,
for the top
sir.
corner, and
Let me
you got it.
This roll paid double.
Nice hit, Mark.
So that's 300, Mark. Paid double.
All right. Give me 78 across. Or is that 81?
So what do you want? 15 on each?
Yeah. $5 hard ways. And give me quarter behind the line and a 25 horn high yield.
Quarter on what?
A quarter behind the odds and a quarter horn high yield.
Trent?
You good?
88 inside. $10 bison for the dealer.
Oh, thank you.
You pick up 2 white chips.
$5 on all the hard ways.
Wait.
Miles.
All right. 135 up top.
Oh, Miles.
Is that not the right number? Then everything except the 10. 135 on the 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9.
Okay.
Sorry. And then 150 behind the don't.
Try again.
Try what multiples of what's it's 30, right?
You want to at least cover all the money that you just put up on the place bets.
Oh, okay, so it's not the multiples. I'm not covering the right amount. Okay, so I just put up one.
You put up 135, and you can lay up to enough to win 150, which would be 300.
Oh no shit. Okay. All right.
So you want to put up probably like 280.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Yeah,
so,
fives. I'm doing it at 2 a.m. Eastern time.
Okay, so try that then. AZ 280 behind the don't.
And this is the AZ strategy where you're basically just putting up enough to cover your place bets. I prefer to put up enough that I actually turn a profit on an early red.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Because you're just going with the fact that the 7 is the most likely to hit.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We got boxcars. Pays double.
Nice hit on that horn high yo.
Mark it. Pays 600. Next roll pays double. Mark your bet. You talk about an all tall small dream. We knocked off the 10, the 11, and the 12. Damn.
Place bets are going to be off. I'm going to hop it inside easies for 240. And let me have a $60 horn.
How much on the horn?
60.
Okay. Okay. 40 change. Trent.
Horn high aces for 10.
Huh?
Horn high aces for 10.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Miles.
I'm good unless, William, do you think we should be mimicking those horn bets or no?
You
What you
won on
should
your
be
bison,
doing-
didn't you? You won on the bison, didn't you, AZ?
Oh, I did. Thank you, sir. I forgot all about the dealers. Oh, that's a beauty. It paid double for the dealers. $60. And down. Thank you.
The thing you want to learn about hedge strategies, Miles, is this is something that Skill alluded to in the chat. It makes it very hard to lose, but it also makes it very hard to win.
Right.
At this point, you know, Marcus hit a couple of like crazy hops. He's continuing to put up crazy hops. So you either kind of want to try to match that or lean really heavy onto the dark side and hope the 7 wipes him out.
Gotcha.
This
And
roll,
so you say, oh, go ahead, Daisy.
this roll pays double.
This roll
Except for the 7.
Except for the 7. Okay, so leaning on the 7 doesn't really hurt. It doesn't help here then. All right, I'm good, I think.
We got a 6 easy. $240 mark. Oh, it pays double. $480. Come up top. Pays double. 70. Miles, 75 for a nickel. Mark, you're off. Trent, 18 pays 21. That's 42. Mark your bet.
All right. Hard 6 back up. Give me hop the 4s and 10s for 150 each.
You want your
I
Down?
want that down. Fours and 10s hop for 50 each.
quarter on everything?
Yep.
Okay.
And give me a $100 horn.
Okay. Okay. Trent?
Hop the inside easies for 40, and I'm ready.
Okay. Miles?
Sorry, stupid motorcycle. I was gonna say pressure my place bets. 54, I think is the number.
Just say 2 units on each one?
Yeah, 2 units on each one. Yeah. And then can I put an additional 50 behind the don't?
I think you're maxed out. Let me look at it just a second.
280, so he can do 20 more.
So at this point, my don't is not necessarily covering my place bets.
Well, that was a win, so you can. All right, I'm not getting into it. You have a caddy. Go ahead.
As you win, Miles, on the place bets, you can actually reduce your don't because you don't need the protection as much anymore because you're starting to get into the profits, right?
Gotcha.
You want your don't to either be big enough for you to profit on big red or become irrelevant from all of your profit from your place hits. So if you're going to pursue a pressure strategy, keep pursuing it, and then you can kind of reduce the don't, and your risk basically evaporates if you get enough hits.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
Or you just get 2 or 3 hits, you can take everything down.
Yeah, you can do that too.
You can do so many things, Miles. So many things from the don't that you cannot do from the pass line.
Gotcha.
Because you don't need to keep this here. You can pick all this up at any time, or you just hedge it for this so you can't lose.
Gotcha.
You can do so many things, it's not even funny. The don't gives you options to play the game, protect yourself for several rolls, but the pass line does not. Because you have to lay so much money to protect that pass line, it wouldn't make any sense. But since you get even money here, I like to play a big don't, William doesn't. But then I risk more on the come out, he doesn't. So there's different ways to even play the line.
Right, because if you play a bigger don't, then you can put more on the odds behind it, right?
No, I like getting paid even money.
Oh, even money. Okay.
Right? I can get even money on a lay 10 right now if I had a big don't, but I risk it on the come out.
Right, you risk it on the come out.
A lower don't, you have less risk on the come out.
Okay.
And it sounds like you're coming out way ahead, but you're paying for that privilege. If that 10 comes, it's very expensive.
Very expensive. Right. And so essentially what you guys were saying before is that I could hit enough of those place bets to pay out to where I could just say, okay, I'm going to take my don't down.
You hit 2 or 3 numbers and make $40, $40, $40. You just made $120. Why are you still playing? Take it. You could just take it all down.
Right.
Or take it all down. You have 30 here. You could buy it for 20, so you win either way.
Gotcha.
And just be done. Or you risk it and keep pressing it. All right. Anything else?
No, good. Thank you. Thank you guys all for the education. Appreciate it.
1415?
Yes.
Okay.
Taking me to school tonight, boys.
We got Nate Easy. Trent, 40, inside easies. Mark the 8. Come over here. 36 miles, pace 42. Mark, 21.
I'm off.
Oh, that's right. Thank you, Mark. Trent. You get 24 on it, pace 28. Mark your bet.
Okay, let me lay the 9 for 60. I will put the hard 8 back up. Horn high yield for a quarter.
Okay.
And let me get the inside easies hopped for $240.
Okay. Trent.
Done.
Pop the 5s and 9 for a nickel each. You can take my inside easies down, AZ. Parlay, press my 8, full press the 8.
Make it look like
Yep.
48.
Yep.
Okay. Miles.
I don't know, William. You have any suggestions?
Well, the first thing, Mark, did AZ ask you if you wanted to keep your place 9 when you put the layup?
He's
I'm
off.
off.
He's off. Okay. I just noticed that. I didn't see who put it up at first. You got a couple hits now, Miles, so you can kind of decide if you want to lean into this one way or the other. But you're at this point, your place bets are big enough that your don't's not doing a lot of protecting. So
Gotcha. So like potentially I could take down the don't and put it on the place 10.
I wouldn't go that far.
No, not that far. Because if the 7 comes out, right, then it's also an expensive loss. Right, okay. Let's just do this. Give me a $25 horn high yo, and then rack the rest. Are we playing Yahtzee?
That was 2 dice, 1 cup. That was a few nights ago.
2 dice, 1 cup. That's right.
We got a 5.
Oh.
Four, 1. Trent, 75 in your nickel. Hoppin. Mark, 240.
Racket.
Come up here. 35. 7 times 7 is 49 miles. 50 for $1. Mark is off. Trent, you got it for 20. It's going to pay you 28. Mark, your bet.
Working. Give me $100. $100 horn.
Okay. Hey, John. Hey, John, you're more than happy to talk about your Crapsathon in the chat there so everybody has all the details. Feel free.
All right, I'm good.
You're leaving your hop inside easy up?
Yep.
Okay. Trent.
Racket.
Okay. Miles.
Okay, so tell me if this makes sense. So if I wanted to bring down all my place bets to like 2 units each,
Okay.
and then reduce my don't to like I can take the odds off of the don't, right?
Talk to
And
your
then,
caddy.
To be
William-
clear, you could take the don't down altogether if you wanted to, but you shouldn't
Right, I don't
because
want to.
the flat bet you already took the risk on the
Right.
on the come out roll. You can change the odds. That's a completely fair bet. Whatever, over the long haul, you're not going to win or lose money on it.
Mm-hmm.
But always leave your flat bet up, and that's one of the reasons I prefer odds over a big flat bet, because like you'll see AZ sometimes reduce the flat bet, and then it's like, well, you risk the come out roll for no reason.
Right, gotcha. Okay.
But so if you wanted to reduce your place bets, I still think you want to be in a position to profit on big red, so I would probably leave the lay up. But if you're trying to reduce your overall risk exposure, then you could either reduce the lay or bring it down altogether.
Okay, but what like as far as the place bets go, like what would you bring those down to? Just like a couple units?
If you go to 54 across, what he's saying is he still wants you to win 54 on the don't.
Right.
You have 30 here,
Mm-hmm.
so you'd still have to win another, say, $25.
Right.
So
I don't want to take down the don't. I'm going to leave that up, but I just want to take down the place bets a little bit.
And that's fine, because then if the most likely outcome happens, you're going to turn a bigger profit.
The bigger profit, right?
So you're going to want to reduce to like 54 across, and you could be completely covered by reducing the don't, but I think that you're in a good position on the 10, and you should leave that there.
Right, yeah, because that's one of the least likely numbers to hit, and then if the big red does come, I still get a nice payout. Okay, so yeah, let's just do that. Reduce to 54.
You need to PayPal William some money.
When we all meet up in Vegas, I'll stake him.
Yep. Oh, thanks, John. I'm just, like I said, I'm not very entertaining just myself, so hopefully, I mean, I'm doing it to help out the community. It's just, I'm not like, I know I act big on here. I have a big personality on here, but I'm really not like that in real life. So, hopefully I'll be okay for you. Plus, it's 2 a.m. on the East Coast, so. All right. Miles, what else?
Good. I'm good.
Okay. Here we go. Mark, you're leaving your inside easies?
Yeah.
Okay. 1415.
Come on, see a 9. That looks like a 9 to me.
We got a 7. The top number is a 7. If I move all these chips, it's a 7.
All right.
Yeah, it would fall. It would fall that way. Yeah.
All right, that's fine. That's that big payout we were hoping for. Time is rare.
Miles, I know William doesn't like to do that. I just like to hedge the hard 10. Not even 100% of the money, but, maybe 2/3 of the money. I don't know.
It seems like the hedge bets make more sense if they're bets that stay up, like the one-time bets. Those, like William was saying, is a losing endeavor.
The hot bets, yeah.
Any hedge is a long-term.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I don't like. I'll hedge the 6 or the 8, but not the 4 or the 10, because you're already the 2-1 favorite, and you're watering down what's already a low payout.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to play super conservative, if I'm going to hedge, I hedge for 100% protection. I don't like to get paid half of my bet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
I just hate giving away money hedging like 2 of the 3 7s. Ugh. You saw how that worked out, right, Miles? You're taking notes, I hope?
We should go back and watch all the videos and see how many 4-3s were missed. And
Well, this is the thing, and I'm dead serious, and I typed it in the chat. I said there wasn't more than – it went the 4th roll a couple times that there wasn't a 3 or a 4 showing on the dice. If I hopped all the 3s and 4 dice, I think there's 8 of them, right? Total. If I don't hit it, I martingale it. Then I hop for 2 each. Then I hop for 4 each. Then I hop for 8 each. So I would have had a 64 max bet, but I would have collected on every roll. There was a 3 or 4 showing every roll if you martingaled it. There wasn't more than 3 rolls that went by that the 4th roll didn't have a 3 or a 4 showing on the dice on that machine. It was crazy. Crazy. Come up here, Mark. You got 60. It's going to pay you 40, and you owe me $2.
at the beginning of that video, I was waiting for the leg drop.
What?
I said at the beginning of that video, I was waiting for the leg drop. I was like, oh, here's where Hazy's going to get banned from the plaza.
After he said, "This is my last 60," then he put in another 100. I'm like, this is going to end badly.
Well, I had played with Rich, and I forget what it was, maybe $150, and I think I turned it to 300. And then I was like, okay, I can make a couple videos with that money, and I was so on tilt that I reached in for another 100. All right, that was shooter 2. 7 rolls. Trent, you're the shooter.
$10 on the don't.
10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hop the hard ways for 5 each.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Working?
Yep.
Okay. Miles.
555 on the ATS.
Miles, can I ask you why you didn't hedge the 9 on the last shooter?
Oh, I forgot about that.
I don't know. I was just wondering if it was
Yeah.
something you were thinking about, or...
No, I totally forgot about that. That way, that would have been the guaranteed money. Yeah.
For real money, a tournament, you go for it.
Right.
But if it was real money, you had, what, 6 on it? You were going to win $180, so you could have hedged it for, say, 90, and you would have won 90 if you hit it. You would have won 60 minus the 3 vig. You would have made 57. You would have been guaranteeing 57 profit or 90 profit.
That's right.
But you went with the 0 to 180 approach.
Yeah. I totally
Actually, you
forgot.
had a
The
place
reason
bet
that-
out there. You had a place bet on the 9.
I
So
did
you
have a
actually
place bet.
were in the negative. Hey, George.
And the
Right,
reason
because
that
then when you do that,
I
take
noticed
that
that
place.
that 2 miles, and the reason that we didn't do that was because Mark did. We had more on it than he did. So if the 9 had come, we would have profited more because he would have lost his hedge, and we already had lots of 7 protection with our big don't.
Right.
But
Right.
in real life, when you're not playing against the person next to you, you probably want to
Right.
put the layup.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the total the I don't know, the brain fuck in this is that, like, you know, you're playing to have fun to make money, but it's also like, oh, I want to win, I want to beat the person next to me.
Well,
Yeah.
that's, you know, when we do these fun competitions, it's really strategy. It's so strategy based, but it's also based on your opponents. What they're doing, you make a counter move.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
I saw that yesterday with the tag team, how, like, essentially they were trying to, like, pressure Slam and
Yeah,
I think
I mean-
William into making moves essentially. Yeah.
All it really does is get your mind thinking in different ways to play this crazy game. So when you get on the real table for real money, you're like, oh, wait, in that situation, I could do this, or I could do that, or I could. It gives you so many different ways to play the game. I know it's kind of silly at times. We change the rules and we do things, but I mean, you got to do what the table's showing you what to do sometimes. You got to be able to mix up your game, right? All right. So,
Cool.
Miles,
All right.
your bet.
Let's do 60 on the don't. And then 10 on the Horn Hayo.
Okay.
And how about a $10 Arizona bovine for the dealer?
International Bison for the dealers. All right. I get to pick up 2 white chips.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
AZ, how much do I have in my rack? Just out of
Anything else,
curiosity.
Miles?
No, we're good right now.
Okay, Mark, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You have about 14, 20-ish.
All right, give me $100. Don't pass.
How much?
Yeah, 100. Don't pass.
Okay.
15 on the ATS.
Okay.
A 25 Horn Hayo.
Okay. How am I throwing them, Trent?
3V.
3V.
I got a request that he throws into that upper corner.
We got a 10 easy.
Man, a 10. With a point all night.
You should be happy about that.
I am. I'm not upset. I'm just shocked.
Trent.
240 inside.
How much?
220 inside.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Miles.
Okay, so 270 on the
Trent, you want your hard 10?
Yeah.
Miles.
Yeah, I think it's 270 for the 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9. So 50 each.
Yeah.
50 each. Sorry, I just never know how to like properly say those.
You
bets.
could say a couple things. You could say 10 units each number.
10 units.
You could say
When I'm
10
at the
units.
real table,
50
I'll sit there and I'll count the chips out into my hand, and then I'll just give them to the dealer. Like if I'm not sure, I'll just be like, okay, this much for the 4, this much for the 5, and then I've got a stack of chips. I just put them on the table and say, across or whatever.
and then you tell them how much it pays.
That's only with the lay bets.
Oh, okay.
And then let's see. Let me get 300 behind the don't if I have it.
Try again.
No, try again.
You just put up almost $300 on the place bets, and you put up a bigger flat bet,
right, 'cause I
presumably
wanted to
so
do-
you could lay more.
Right. Okay. So is it what 350 then behind the
Because
don't?
remember,
You're gonna
Miles,
wanna-
you only win half of your odds. You're only going to win
Right,
150, and then you're going to
150.
win 60. So you're going to win 210.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
I mean, you can
So-
bet anything you want.
right,
William's
but-
just trying to kind of show you how to protect that money.
right how to cover it. Right. I gotcha. Okay. So so behind would be like almost 4.
600. You want to pretty much max it out with the
Okay.
place bets that you put up.
Okay. So yeah, however much I have left there in the rack, then put it behind the don't.
And personally, like this is, I mean, I know we should go with the math, but like all gamblers, I'm a little superstitious. We just won 2 10s in a row. I don't know if I would max it out. I would probably play conservatively because like I said, all it takes is 110 and all your profit is gone because you have to lay so much.
Right.
AZ. 6446.
Hang on,
200
Mark.
200 odds behind the. Give me 100 on all. Give me 100 hard weights, 25 each,
Okay.
and give me a $25 horn high snake eyes.
Okay. How am I throwing them, Trent?
6446.
Okay. We got a 7. If I slide it, that was a 4. I'm sorry, guys. It was a 4. Sorry. I'm terrible with.
Those landmines.
Ugh. Miles, playing on the don't when the 4s and 10s hold up make it such an easy game. And when they don't, man, it hurts.
100%. I've been wiped out in 20 minutes if the 4 or the 10 are hot.
Ugh. And then some people will say, well, you're on the don't, you got a 10 miles. Why would you waste all that money across? There's different, I know what William does because I try to do the same thing. I try to get 3 or 4 hits. But sometimes it just 7 outs right away, and you're like, oh, why did I waste all that money? You know, it's
Right.
just you just never know. You never know. That's the sick
you're-
part about this game.
So you're saying just based on statistics, essentially, like if I did the $60 don't and then hit the 10 and then put that 300 behind it, like don't even.
I wouldn't
bother.
even put out. I'm just saying. What I'm saying to you is, and again, you have 60 straight on an even money bet that should pay you 1 to 2.
Mm-hmm.
For you to put odds on it, now you're only getting 1 to 2 on this. You're getting even money here, just even money.
So again, so if you're just straight off the bat, when that 10-point hits, if I'm on the don't, like there's no point in me making place bets at that point. Just hope for the 7.
I'm not saying you never know what's going to happen, right? But what I'm telling you, another option would be just leave. You had a bigger don't that time, paying you even money.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best bet in the casino. You get past the come out roll, points 4 or 10, you're getting even money.
There's a lot of people that get hung up on betting more to win less, but AZ will tell you, I mean, he's a sports handicapper. He understands what it means to lay odds. It's a fair bet. Like people will say, oh, I would never bet more to win less, but it's not a bad bet. And not if the 7 is the most likely number to roll, then I don't think it's worth it to put up a big flat bet because you're taking the risk on the come out and you need bigger hedges and stuff. But AZ takes the opposite approach. He wants a big flat bet to get that even money.
Mm-hmm.
So I should hedge heavier on the come out, but a lot of times you hate to waste that money. But then Williams paying on the back end for the odds.
Mm.
So it's exactly how you want to play. That's the craziness of this game, Miles, is that you can play this 1,000 different ways.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the main thing I have to remember with the don't is that the flat bet pays even money, but the odds only pays half.
No, well, on a 4 or 10, it pays half.
Oh, it's only on a 4 or 10. Okay.
It pays the opposite, Miles. You would have got 2 to 1 over there on the 10. You would have doubled your chips on a buy bet, right?
Right.
So when you're on the don't, it's opposite.
Okay.
You're only going to get half.
I think I need to study what the payouts are. I don't think I have a good enough understanding of that.
Well, it's opposite, Miles. So on the 5 or 9, you get 3. It gets real odds would be you get 3 chips for every 2.
For every 2.
So on the don't, you'd have to bet 3 to get 2.
Gotcha.
It's the opposite. 6 or 8, it's 7 for every 6. No, sorry, 6 for every 5. Sorry. But on the don't, you'd have to bet. I'm sorry, it's 5 odds for every 6. No, you have to bet 5 to get 6. I'm not saying it correctly. You have to bet 5 to get 6. But on a don't 6 or 8, you have to bet 6 to get 5. Now, some people will say, oh, the 6 and 8. Yeah, lay it. You're getting almost even money. But it's true odds. It's still true odds. Just like William was saying on the 10. You could bet more. There's no... Odds are the safest bet in the casino because there's no house edge on the odds. Pass line or don't. It's even. There's no house edge.
We're putting these guys to sleep, sounds like. Sorry, guys.
I don't play the pass line usually, or only time I play it is when I shoot. I don't even give a shit about that.
You won't bet on the other shooters at all.
Not usually, unless I know you.
Not to know you.
So when we're in Vegas, we're all on the same table together, and Miles grabs the dice, and everybody starts pounding the don't.
That's because you guys know I like to throw them random.
All right, this is it. Last shooter,
Maybe I'll
Miles.
practice my dice setting out there.
You are the shooter. So, Miles, you are in the worst position possible.
Right, because now everyone's going to copy or try and outbet me.
I ain't got nothing I'll bet you with.
All right.
Here we go.
Let's go 555 on the ATS.
Now, Miles, this is your official, your last caddy advice. This is the last shooter.
All right.
A lot of players don't like to play the don't. They're superstitious. They think it's betting against the shooter. They won't follow you there.
Right.
The table is cold. You need to place bets that they will not follow you on. So if it were me, I'd be maxing out my don't pass. Think about how much your total is. and then how much you could lay, and put up a flat bet that allows you to put the rest of it as a lay, and just hope that it's another 2 or 3 roller.
Gotcha. Okay, I think that makes sense.
But Miles, I'm going to step in here for just a second. I don't normally do this, but
yeah,
because it's Miles, you have to take advantage of the Super Chat rules tonight. Every night.
Oh.
In this competition, right? Don't you? That's all I'm going to say. That's up to you. I don't care. Don't forget about that. That's all I'm saying.
You could also attack the horn, which is paying double, so that's a plus EV bet. But do you have enough time to, profit on that? If you had an infinite number of rolls, you should be on the horn every single roll.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So yeah, 555 on the ATS.
Yeah, you'll win with that bet, Miles.
Hey, I love that bet. I can't help it. I won it. I won a lot of money on it once, so now it's like I can't help betting it.
This one time, I had this one milkshake.
Yep.
What
exactly.
the hell?
It brought all the boys to the yard, and no, let's see. Okay, so so as far as the don't, like you're saying, put a very large flat bet down is what you were saying, William.
Well, you don't know what the point is going to be, so you've got to kind of assess, how much you're going to have to lay after the point is established, if you want to pursue it that way.
Okay, how much do I have in the rack?
875 ish.
Where's the cash out button?
You're asking the wrong person.
All right, let me get 100 on the don't. And
this is a 5 times odds table, so everybody knows.
Okay, and then let me get a quarter on the horn high yo, and I'm good.
Mark,
Give me a $100 horn. 25 on the pass line. $15 on ATS. And let me hop 4s and 10s for 60.
$40 change. Trent.
Let me get a $20 horn and the rest in the field.
Woo!
Nice.
How am I throwing them, Miles?
Random. Chuck them if you got them.
We got a hard 8. No field 8. Miles, do you know what the odds will pay on that don't pass line?
The odds will pay. So you were saying for if I was placing it, it's 3 chips for every 2. So it's the opposite of that. Is that right?
No, sir. That's a 5 or 9. The point's 8.
Okay. So what is it for an 8? Sorry.
What would the pass line odds pay? Do you know?
I don't.
5 to 6.
5 would pay you 6.
6.
Mm-hmm.
So on the don't, remember it's the opposite. So 6 would pay 5.
Pay 5.
Okay.
And since you bet $100 flat, you can bet enough to win 500. If you were on the pass line, 500 would be your maximum bet. So it's the opposite. So if you want to win 500, you need to lay 600.
Okay, gotcha. But you said max odds is 5 times, right?
Yeah, you can win 5 times your bet on the don't.
Right, but the maximum I can put behind it is 500 or 600?
600, because you can win 500, and you need to bet 600 to win 500.
To win 500. Okay, I gotcha. All right.
Most tables that you're going to encounter in Vegas are 3, 4, 5 times odds, and then it's easier. It's always the max on the don't is always 6 times your flat bet.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I got to get some kind of like a flashcard or something like that so I can remember this because that's what's killing me is the payouts, but beyond among many other things. But okay, so put 600 behind the don't.
And if it were me, I would probably have a pretty beefy hard 8 too, just to because the 6 and the 8 are a little scary, but you do have the advantage.
Right, because they're more likely to hit. Right.
Now, here, Miles, just for 1 second. This $600 right here in odds. If the point was 6 or 8, you're going to win 500.
Mm-hmm.
If you had 600 odds on a 5 or 9, you'd win 400.
Okay.
If you had 600 odds on a 4 or 10, you'd only win 300.
300. Okay.
That's what it would look like at a 3, 4, 5 table if you were maxing the odds every time. Instead of your odds bets fluctuating, it would always be the same, but the payout would be different.
It would be different, right?
When you're on a 5 times or a 10 times table, you're targeting the same payout every time, and your bet amount fluctuates.
Okay. Gotcha. It's so much to take in, so much to remember. All right, and so in this case, like really, again, all I'm hoping for is a big payout here on the 7. So it's pointless to try and waste the money on the place bets, right?
That's up to you. Mark is on the pass line, so that's how I would approach it, because he's probably going to go after some hops, and if he hits them, you're going to have a hard time catching up. But you're hoping that he doesn't.
Gotcha.
Now, Miles, that's a different question. If you want to ask William a question, if this was real money, what would you do versus this tournament? Because it's the last shooter. So he's going to probably have a different answer for you than if it was real money, real situation, right?
If this is real money, the table is frozen solid, and we're up pretty far. So I'm going for it. I'm putting up a max lay. I'm doing a hard 8, and I'm crossing my fingers.
Gotcha. And then even in not real money, because we have this these super chat bets. Should I be taking advantage of that horn still? Just because you said that's I
would probably put up at least a quarter horn high something, because Mark probably will too.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me get $100 on the hard 8. And how much do I have left?
Now, are you trying to hedge it, or are you trying to win money?
Well, if the eight hits, I'm gonna lose out on my don't pass, but I'm gonna win on the hard 8, and it's 9-1, right? So that way I'm essentially covering my don't pass, right?
Well, right here you have a total investment of $700, 6 and 1.
So I'm gonna win. I'm gonna be up 200 if I hit a hard 8, right?
Yes, sir.
So you would profit on the hard 8 in this situation. It's more than just a hedge.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. You just need to know what you're trying to do. Some people, like I said, they'll hedge it for 100%. That's it. Other people that I know, they want to make money if the hard 8 comes out.
Right.
And other people, kind of like me sometimes, I'll be like, you know what? I don't want to risk 100% protection. I'm going to do half,
keep in mind,
2/3,
if the
whatever.
easy 8 comes out, you're going to get completely wiped out.
Right. I gotcha. Okay.
It's your preference. You risk as much as you want to risk, but you also get rewarded for how much you risk or don't risk, right?
Right. Okay. Well, that's fair enough. It's been an educational night, so let's risk it all. Just put the rest on the horn high.
So you got 50 total. So you want to go real heavy on the yo?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got 20 on the yo and 10 on the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Trent, thanks, man. I'm sorry I talked to him too long. I didn't even get to you. Mark.
All right. Give me a $50 lay on the 4 and 10.
50 each?
Yep. A 25 horn high yo. Hop the inside easies for 160.
40 change. Okay. Random. We got a 9. Inside easies. Market. 160.
At this point, I think it's safe to say Mark's got it.
You never know. Don't give up. You never know. Miles, any changes?
Nope. Let's keep going. Fingers
Mark.
crossed.
Let me get a $100 horn. And hop. 6 and 8 for 150.
50 change. You said the 6s and 8s?
Yep. And give me 25. Give me 50 on the past line odds.
How much?
50.
How much?
50.
Okay,
5-0.
Got you. Thank you.
I think he said he wants it all on the field.
Ha ha ha.
We got a 7.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy. That's going to make things very interesting here.
Oh, my
I was
God.
just gonna say, Miles, if you want to win, you should take the hard 8 down and hop the 7s. But then it came before I could say that.
That's okay.
Wow. Ice cold table tonight. Those landmines, I'll tell you. Come up top first. Mark. You're going to win a quarter and a quarter. You owe me $1 and $1. $2. 3 change. Miles, you want to do the payout for me?
Oh, good God. So the odds is going to pay 500.
Yeah, 600 pays you 5.
It'll be 5.
And how much does this 100 pay?
The flat is going to be even money.
There you go.
Nice. Hey.
Did we hit a point all night? I'm trying to remember. Yeah,
Nope.
10. No, wait. Did we hit a point all night?
No, we won all those 10s on the don't.
I'm trying to. Did we hit a? I think we hit a point early, but I don't remember. I don't remember hitting any points tonight.
No, we were on the don't all night, and we didn't lose a single bet.
The dealers tonight made 61.
Nice.
Mark, who should we go with first? Miles. We'll go with Miles. It's closest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1,300 miles.
It's the best I've done in a couple nights. Thanks to William.
Mark. $1,000. 11. 1138.
Wow.
Congratulations, Miles.
So technically you have to slide 500 of mine over to Mark from like last week sometime.
That's water under the bridge, Miles.
Oh man, Mark, thanks for
Just
being
take the
patient with
W.
me
Just
today.
take the W.
I'll take the W. Mark, thanks for being patient with me.
No problem.
Thanks, Trent. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, William. Thanks, Miles.
Yeah.
Appreciate everybody. Remember, Saturday night into Sunday morning at 2 a.m. Eastern is my time slot for John's Crapathon fundraiser for Pro Craps, John at Pro Craps. So tune in 2 a.m. Eastern Saturday night into early Sunday morning. I should still be able to do a video Saturday night, hopefully live. Appreciate everybody's support. Enjoy your holiday weekend. I'm very thankful for everybody. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Remember, Vegas meetup, March 20th to the 25th. And also, my Arizona meetup is the Monday and Tuesday after Christmas, 10 a.m. to noon here at Ak-Chin. All right, everybody. Appreciate it.
Happy
11 p.m.
Thanksgiving.
Pacific time is my time slot. Yep, 2 a.m. Eastern. All right. Appreciate everybody. Thanks again. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy your day tomorrow. I'll probably try to go live at some point tomorrow, maybe to do a live throw session. If anybody's interested in doing their Joker's Wild Challenge, if you're a member, you haven't done your Joker's Wild Challenge yet, please email me. And if you're not a member, you can still do it for a $5 donation to the channel. It's all for fun. I appreciate it. Thanks for your support, everybody. Enjoy your weekend. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.
AZ, you trying to stay up at all or no?
Yeah? Why? What's up?
Oh, well, if William didn't leave so quickly, I was going to say I'll buy him a Joker's Wild Challenge.
William, are you out there? Is William listening? I don't know if he's listening. He's probably not listening.
Yeah, I don't know if he's still on the YouTube or not, if he would have
Let me try to email him.
You can do one for him live.
Or you can do it together as a tag team. How about that?
Either way. Obviously, if he's trying to go to sleep, I know it's late somewhere.
Miles, craps comes first. You know that.
D-gents.
Miles, get your priorities straight. William, you there? William, I think we're still going here. I thought we were done, but we're not. I will try to send him an invite. We'll give him a couple minutes, Miles, and then you'll have to make a decision.
Yeah, no worries. If anything, I'll flow it to you, and you can just tell him he can do it when it's convenient for him.
Okay, let's see what's going on here.
Just to show the appreciation for the knowledge.
Let's see if... Oh, here comes a caddy.
Here, hold on one second. Let me...
Just when I thought I was out, you pull me back in.
Well, Miles says he's going to purchase an extra Joker's Wild Challenge, and he wants you... that's up to him now. I don't know if he said for you to play or for he wants you to caddy or a tag team. I don't know what he wants.
No,
you have to listen to him.
I was saying more so for you, William, just to show appreciation for helping me out tonight and such.
Great. And the thing about, we talked about tournament craps and like these challenges, it's completely different. The don't is kind of a grind, and you need to win on tons of shooters to turn a profit. But when you only have 2 shooters, you can pound the don't and hope that the rolls are short, but then your score probably isn't going to hold up on the leaderboard. You kind of need to play the light side and hope for a long roll, even though that's kind of not our true nature, what we were doing in the previous video.
Right.
I would say in real life, if you play the don't pass, you're probably looking to double your bankroll, realistically. And if you play the light side, you might be looking to 5 times your bankroll. It's just when you play the don't, your wins seem to be smaller.
Because you, especially with the lay bet Miles, since you're betting more than you're winning, when you lose, it hurts and it takes longer to climb up. You have to win 2/3 of your bets on average to turn a profit.
Mm-hmm.
If you're 50-50 on the don't, you're losing money.
Gotcha.
If the point was 10 for 6 times and you only won 3 times, you'd be in huge hurting. It would not be good.
Yeah, I think I like the concept of taking a little bit of risk essentially on the come out, and then trying to get a couple hits, bringing it down, kind of shuffling the money around a little bit. I think that kind of seems like
it's a hybrid system for sure, but the don't allows you to make moves. Mm-hmm. It allows you to play the game in a different fashion than if you're just on the pass line. When you're on the don't, when the big red happens, you're not scared.
Right.
When you're on the pass line in odds and across the board and on the hard ways and on the all tall small and a big red shows up, you lose every chip you got.
Right. You get wiped out.
But you can still play your all tall small and some box numbers and some hard ways from the don't.
Mm-hmm.
If you choose to. But again, it just depends on the philosophy that you choose to play or how you feel that day. Do you want to go for it? Or are you happy with a $75 win and go home?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're shifting all of your risk to whatever the point number is, and that's always going to be better odds than betting against the 7. But if you get a shooter that's hot and it's just buckshotting the point, you're going to go home poor very quickly.
Right.
Like when you're doing that hybrid, you need to be hitting some of those box numbers. You can't afford them to go like 6-6, 8-8, 5-5. Like that really hurts.
Mm-hmm.
So Miles, you're buying this for William.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hang out and spectate. That's
Awesome.
okay.
All right. Well, let me get this. Get the chips ready here. William, you gotta. This is gonna be video like in the mid 100 and maybe 103 to 105 ish, something like that. This is a live Joker's Wild. This will count. This will count towards the final leaderboard. Right now, we've only got one person on the leaderboard. We've only shown 4 videos so far. We'll show one a night with my Bubble Crap videos each night until they're done. And then we'll go with 2 Joker's Wilds every night. Until they're done, and then we'll show the finals. All right. All right, here we go. All right, everybody, welcome. We got a live Joker's Wild challenge for you. Welcome, Blue Wrench crew members Miles and William.
Thanks, AZ.
The only problem is William says caddy, but the caddy's actually playing. You know, it's like one of those pro-am tournaments where the pro throws the caddy the ball and says, hit this one for me. So Miles has graciously purchased an entry for William, the caddy. So let's see how the caddy does. William, you got 500 chips. Would you like to purchase a card? It'll cost you 50 chips.
Yes, please.
Okay. I'm going to mix them up. Pick me a random number 1 to 14.
7.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. It's a 6. Sorry, guys, wrong screen. It's a 6. You get an additional $300 to your bankroll. Nice start. Any bets on the come out?
Give me 170 on the 5, 6, 8.
Each? No, 50 each.
Yeah, 50, 60, 60.
Gotcha.
And then I want 300 in the field.
Are you working?
I'm working. Now, Miles, this is called the Iron Cross. You win on every number except for the bad number. And I would never play like this in real life, but because it's a tournament play and I'm hoping to get a long roll, I will play this way.
You want 300?
300 on the field. No, hold on, 200, 200.
And you want 50, 60, 60?
No, hold on. I got to rethink this. You can tell I don't play like this very often. Now I've got more money. Double all the place bets. No, 100. Yeah, double all the place bets and make it 100 in the field.
Doesn't a come bet usually get incorporated into this somehow?
There's all kinds of stuff you can do kind of from the baseline here. This is a really common strategy, and I almost screwed it up with the wrong dollar amounts.
So Miles, how much is he going to win if an 8 hits?
How much is on there? Sorry, 110?
120.
120? 80?
Okay, William, here we go. Working. How am I throwing him, William?
5, 4, 6, 3.
We got a 7.
win on all the numbers except the bad one, which is the most common.
Yeah, that's why I play the don'ts, because it's the most common number, and I feel like it's dumb to bet against it. But then that happens when I try and play a light side strategy. Let's get a point. No bets.
What was the payout, by the way? Because obviously I didn't get that right.
You would have lost. It was a trick question, Miles. He had 120 on the 8, which would have paid him 140.
Oh, okay.
But he would have lost 100 in the field.
So you're only profiting $40 at a time if you hit a 5, 6, 8.
If the 8 hit, right?
He would have only made $40.
I gotcha. Okay. Sorry, I thought you were
So
saying...
it's kind of a grinder strategy. But
Yeah.
if you're hoping for a really long roll, and like if you can get a bunch of like horn hits, it can pay out.
So,
Gotcha.
Miles, when you play an iron cross, you want to find a bubble crap machine or a crap table that what?
No. Oh, the pays triple on the 12?
Oh, yeah. Why, Miles?
Because you win more money?
Yeah. For that once every 36 rolls that it's a boxcars, you're going to get paid an extra unit.
Right.
Which over time will, change your profits. If that's how you want to play.
Gotcha.
We got a 7.
Whew.
If you're a field player, you would only want to play a triple 12 table. William, any bets?
No, we're gonna wait this out.
We got a 7.
What is this dice set supposed to hit?
It's totally random. William just made it up off the top of his head.
Oh, okay. This is,
Miles,
okay,
I
this is not...
don't believe that you can affect the randomness of the dice. A lot of people in Craft Nation do, so I don't really talk about that. So I pick dice sets for fun.
Okay. So you're not... Okay, that is not a serious dice set then.
I throw it seriously just because that's what he wants me to throw. So
Yeah, you're trying to practice your technique.
we
yeah.
got a 7.
What the fuck? Whoa.
Any
Put
bets?
a quarter on the 6-1. It's the only one we haven't seen yet.
Miles, you're not going to step in and tell him to hop all 3 7s?
I thought you would.
Yo! Still can't get a point. This
That
would have
was
been a
yo, not a 7, AZ.
this
You
would have been a
marked
good
7.
one for you to could have been in the penalty box. You wouldn't have had to worry about anything.
Or if you were a pass line player, you'd be in heaven right now, except for that 3.
Oh yeah. We got a 9. We got a point. Any bets?
220 inside, including.
Sorry, just moving something around here for a second. Okay. How much?
220 in.
Okay. Change. This is a live Joker's Wild challenge. Thanks to Miles. You got 65. We got a 6, $70. 75 for a nickel.
Pressure to 150.
Got a yo. See a horn.
Nickel, horn, high aces.
We got ace deuce. 15 in your 1. See a horn.
When I was in Florida visiting my mom, we went to the Hard Rock, and she was like, "Oh, let me bet, let me bet." So she's just putting chips wherever, and she must have rolled like 4 or 5 horns in a row. And this dude, maybe 4 or 5 seats next to us, just smashes the screen super hard after the last one. Like he was not happy.
Way to take me out of my rhythm, Miles.
Yeah, sorry.
William.
Pressure the horn, high aces to 10.
Okay. Eight easy. 75 for a nickel.
Pressure to 150.
Okay. We got a 5. 4-1. $70. 75 for a nickel.
Do I have 30 to press it to 150?
No, sir. 21.
Take it to, it's already at 50. Take it to 1 1/4. Or 130 if that's easier.
And go to 140.
I want to leave something in the rack in case the other thing happens. We got a second shooter to worry about. So.
Oh, okay. Never thought I'd hear that out of your mouth. Oh, my goodness. We got a 7.
That would have been a great don't roll.
Amazingly, that was a 13 roller. Crazy. Not a good 13. That was probably one of the ugliest 13 rollers you'll ever see. Wow. William, you got 16 in the rack. You can't purchase a card. You need 100 to purchase a card.
I'd like to point out, Miles, if we were at a real table, I would have made money on that roll because that would have been basically perfect. $5 on the pass line and $3 crap check. Chip in a chair.
You're saying on a real table you would have been playing the don't.
Yeah, I would have been on the don't, and I would have hedged all those 7s, and I would have won on the 2, and then we would have hit. I would have had don't come bets on each one of those box numbers, and they only hit once, and I would have won all of them at once.
Oh shit.
We got a 10. Oh. You got $8.
Give me. I'm trying to read the tea leaves here. Give me a $6 6. And then hop the 6-2 and the 3-2.
Okay, 6-2, 3-2. 5463. We got a 7, William.
Wow, what a savage beating.
Rough.
Wow. All right. Well, thanks for joining us. We got nothing in the rack. Sorry, guys. Thanks, Miles. Thanks for joining us on this special live Joker's Wild Challenge.
Thanks, Miles. Thanks, AZ.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks again, William. Thanks, Daisy. You guys have a good night. Have a good holiday.
Thanks, Miles. Thanks, William. I think that's it.
Cool. Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys. Have a great day tomorrow.
Good night. Take care.
Later.